Morning. New week, new day, week number 3. Well, actually, it's Tuesday of week number 3. Yesterday was a rest day from the bike. We did some off-bike stuff. Today, we're in the velodrome, but that's later on tonight. First of all, though, we've got to do... some work. We've got to do some filming. We're creating a little piece that we need to get some live action footage for. So that's why we're on the bike. Now, we're not actually going to do any cycling. It's all make-believe. Anyway, better crack on because we are at work. Zoom.
Lady, took me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down, 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 down. She makes me crazy. Never promise anything, but maybe I let her do anything, let her play me. She makes me go another round, 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 round. What are you?
Okay, work done for the day. And bit out of breath because we've had to do a quick massive dash to the shops just to get a couple of last minute presents which didn't arrive, so we had to go and buy them again. Quickly grab some stuff out the garage while we got some fuel, so we've got some food while we go to the velodrome, but also we had to pick up some white spirit and some sandpaper. Last week the tyres really slipped around. In fact, the first time, one lap of the trap and I was off straight away, just all over the place. Felt like the front was sliding, felt like the back was sliding. Sanded them, rubbed alcohol on them, a couple more laps. Felt not bad, but then on one of the occasions when we were following the Derny, obviously we're in a pace line. The group went up, I went up with them, and we just were not carrying enough speed into the corner, and my back wheel, slid away from me. Unfortunately, I kept myself upright, so obviously came off there. So a lot of wasted time that should have been on the track last week. So this week, we just want to rub the tyres again with some sandpaper. We're not going to rub too much, just a little bit to take any shine off, and then clean them down with the white spirits. And then we've got to get some air in the tyres because they have deflated quite a lot since last week. And it's 5 to 6, so we better get a move on. There we go, an old rag of a t-shirt. Bit of white spirit, and then we just rub round the tyre. Let's move this over here. Oh, we don't want to spill that. And that's it. So, rub them down with sandpaper, a little bit of white spirit, rubbing alcohol, whatever you want to use. Absolutely stinks. And then pump them up, get them with the wheel bags, get in the car. Zoom.
Found a way to me somehow. Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you, it's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? It's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, hear me calling. Baby, I am falling. she won't break me down. Yeah. What are you doing to me now? You found
Okay,
a way
so
to be somehow.
it is Thursday. I was trying to think what day it was. So it's day 4. Today is just a steady ride. But instead of just jumping on and riding with a pace partner, again we're in with Xert. And today's workout is called Diary of Jane. It's a 60-minute workout. You can see it there on the screen. We've got quite a few little efforts, up and down, sort of ramp style. But the good thing about today's workout is nothing is going to be too taxing. It's all zone 2. There's a couple of tiny little peaks, especially near the beginning where we've got those 3 short ramps. The peak of those is just nudging into zone 3, so tempo. But the rest of it, zone 2, nice endurance workout. Just keep the legs ticking over. We should get an XSS today of about 50. Which, funnily enough, is what today's deficit is. Right. Enough chat from me. Let's stick some music on it.
Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? That's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling. Baby, I am falling. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? That's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling.
There we go. Job done, so we ended up with 65 XSS for the workout with a surplus. And bear in mind this is for the week, so we're on a surplus of 14 now. So that is great. And then if we look at what's on screen for Zwift, pretty much matches what was in the player. And obviously the way to do that, set up your player, open Zwift, set up the player, and then go back into the pairing screen of Zwift, take off the controllable trainer. And then the trainer is still controlled by the Garmin, which is controlled by Xert. Whew. There we go then. Oh. Let's just name our workout, and we're done. check. We've got, that's working. That's all working. We're all good to go. If only the legs were though. Right, bell lap as well, which is not my favourite direction in Crit City. We'll come in here and turn right, and then we're straight up the rollers. I prefer going up the little cobble climb. I hate that bit. There's Martin. Just to my right. Ah, you're funny. I am very close to popping. Look at that MPA figure. Holy shit. There it goes. Wow. Oh, God, that's sore. Welcome to the end of week 3. Let's have a quick dive into Training Peaks. Let's have a look at what we've been doing this week. So this week's been a recovery week. So we started off with a track session on Tuesday. Pretty decent track session. A lot quicker than the last week effort that I did. We did split into 2 groups at the tail end, but the majority of the work was all done in the same group. So in with the faster guys, working a lot harder. This time the wheels were much better because we obviously put a lot more effort into preparing those tyres before we hit the velodrome. So no slippage, great workout. Coming into Wednesday, we had some 2020s to do. Now, that was tough because we're doing 20 seconds hard effort, 40 seconds recovery, 20 of those 2 blocks. Now the first set we did as a high cadence. Both sets we did with a fixed gear. First set we did with a high cadence. Second set we were really starting to tire. So what we decided to do is we would go into a bigger gear, but we'd do those efforts standing. So kind of working the muscles differently in that respect. So we did that, excellent, ticked off. Coming into Thursday, just an easy, steady workout. So we jumped onto Xert and we did what's known as Xert Diary of Jane. So it's a 60-minute workout. Essentially it's just zone 2, but there's a couple of tiny little peaks that move it into zone 3, but it's just really just to break up the monotony of doing a nice, steady zone 2 ride. Followed up with some weights, some single legs, stability and weights. Coming into Christmas Eve, we did an hour just nice and easy for the Festive 500. Nothing obviously then for Christmas Day. We did think about doing it 10 o'clock at night, but then we thought, nah, don't want to do that. Coming into today, we decided to jump in and do a Zwift race. Now, this week, tail end of this week and next week, it's kind of what we fancy because we're doing the Festive 500. But we saw that Jason was in to do a race along with Matt Rowe, so we decided to jump in. Turns out the two of them bailed, and it was just me. Martin Norris was also in there as well. Cat B, now I'm not Cat B just now, not been Cat B for a while, but we decided to push ourselves and jump into the Bs. Yeah, that was tough. Obviously we are still building the fitness, so we knew we were going to get dropped, but we got dropped in dramatic style super quick. Wasn't really expecting it to be that bad. But good strain, good workout. We followed that up with an extra 15 minutes, just riding with Cara Cadence. So again, zone 2, nice and steady, clocking a few extra miles for the Festive 500. Looking at our fitness, we are at 41 for the week. Last week we were at 40, so we are still making that steady progress. We are slowly building. If we look at our ATP, our annual training plan, you can see that we have started definitely to make that little rise. So 37 is where we started. We stayed at 37, went to 40, now we're on to 41. So we're slowly starting to build momentum. Where we set the plan when we started, when we put all the figures in to generate the plan at the start of December, where we wanted to start, we were already 6 points behind. So looking at it now, so fitness, CTL, ATP, so fitness as per the plan and fitness versus actual, we're now only 5 points behind. So we are starting to build, we are starting to make momentum. The downside to that is, of course, we're making momentum because we're training hard, or harder maybe than what necessarily we should be. We finished on 54 for the week. We started at 50. Sorry, this is for 2 weeks. So we're on 54 now, we started on 50, so we're starting to make that progress. That had been coming down, as had the threshold power. It's still coming down very slightly because we're doing a lot of long endurance work. It's not necessarily helping the threshold power, but as we progress with a little bit longer endurance and some harder efforts, we will start to see that threshold power come up. But you can see there that, you know, we're doing all right, slow progress, but we've got to trust that process. There's no point smashing ourselves to bits and then having to take weeks off the bike to recover. So nice, steady, easy progress is the name of the game. So that's it then for the week 3 summary. Hope you've enjoyed this video as ever. If you have, drop me a thumbs up, hit that like button, smash it, tickle it. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already do so. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you know when videos are going live. Now, although we're not doing many live sessions just now, down below are the links to Facebook and Twitch for the live stream channels. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you again soon. Ride on. Zoom.
I just wanna